Hello, guys. Welcome back to Mind Over Matter. You see, we have Nixie, my cat, in the window looking out, wanting to come out. But I'm going to keep her in there because she sometimes will jump and knock the camera over. So, those of you that are new, please like, share, and subscribe. And those who are returning, thank you. Let's see, Mind Over Matter. This is a channel where we are talking about giving ourselves permission to unwind and relax for the evening. A lot of times, some of us struggle with sleep and our minds are racing. And also, too, for those of us that want to clear our minds before our day starts. So, either or. But mainly, we focus on the evening, trying to give ourselves permission to be able to prepare our minds for relaxation and sleep. Okay. Uh, and so we do some stretches. Check out some of the other videos. All videos are timeless. This is one that's timeless as well. And also, too, we do read what we call oracle cards. They kind of give us wisdom and information. And so that's what we're going to do today. Today, we're using a deck called The Seed and the Sickle. Okay. And let's see. One of the things we're looking at is we're trying to figure out what when we're doing the oracle cards, we're trying to look at what are some of the things of what this week possibly, and again, these are timeless. Whenever you're looking at this, it just might apply. What issue is causing us, that one wanted to pop, is causing us distress that's blocking us from being able to relax our mind and relax, okay? And give it, what's stopping us from giving ourselves permission to clear our minds to be able to relax for the evening or to start our morning. Okay, we got Ragwort, beautiful card. Let's see, can you see that? Ragwort? Okay, Ragwort. Let's see, beautiful card. Let's see, it's number 36. And they have two books in this one. One comes for dawn, like for the day, and then one is at dusk, like for the evening. And so, since we normally focus on evening, I'm going to read the one that talks about dusk for this number 36, and then I will go to dawn. So, in the evening, guys, if you're looking at this in the evening, it reads, no matter how far you walk, your footsteps are being tangled up in weeds, slowing you down and obscuring your path. These weeds are your regrets and guilty conscience. You see this? So, one of the things that's blocking us from resting in the evening, we're mulling over our regrets and guilty conscience. Okay. We also talk about journaling on this channel as well. And so, one of the things we want to do this week, if that's something that we're struggling with, we want to talk about what are our regrets and what are some of the things we have a guilty conscience about. You know, the saying, the truth will set you free. Okay. So let's see. Very interesting. Yeah, a lot of times we'll lay up not being able to rest because of that. Let's see, which you have been carrying for years. So some of this stuff is new, but a lot of times this is some of the stuff we've been dealing with for years. And so at some point we have to figure out, do I need to go to counseling for this? Or again, just through journaling. And when you journal the things that you have regrets about, I want you to think about, did you have control? Uh, what was your role in the situation? Okay. And also, sometimes we're victims in a situation. We're not aware of what's going on and we're being manipulated. Sometimes we are the manipulator, okay, in a situation. And sometimes we accidentally are participating in something we're not aware of. And sometimes we consciously agree to participate, even at our own harm. So with regrets, we do want to kind of journal about that. And then at the end of that journal about regrets, you want to ask yourself, uh, am I ready to forgive myself for this or not? And if not, write about that. And if you are, write about that, okay? As well as the guilty conscience, okay? What are you feeling guilty about? Okay, you know, and sometimes it may be If you've offended someone, I don't know what it's about, but sometimes writing an apology letter, even if you don't send it to someone, but just being able to do that. And if you've harmed people in the past, what you want to do is normally, if you've been an abuser or you've harmed people in the past, the goal is not to force yourself on that person that you harmed overly in their face, requiring them to prove that they're not mad at you. Back off and allow for that person to approach you when they're ready. So be cordial and speak, but back up. Don't force yourself on the person anymore, or overly needing that person's validation. Okay, give them the room to decide how they feel, as well as respecting their right to be upset and maybe not want to speak with you. Okay, so even if you may have crossed the line with people, the way you can redeem yourself is respecting their right to their feelings and not trying to rush people out of their feelings. Okay, it says wallowing in negative feelings without ever seeking to redeem yourself may feel good in the moment, but eventually they will overcome you and engulf you entirely. Break free and learn to embrace and move on from these feelings. Okay? So that's something for us to think about. And that was the one for the evening if you're watching this in the evening. But it also may apply to those that are watching this in the morning. I'm going to put my hood on. It's getting nippy. I'm in the country, guys. Got my knitted cloak on. And leave in the comment section what's the weather like where you're at. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to look at this one called for the dawn, meaning if you're looking at this in the morning. So let's see what it says for number 36, which is Ragwort, for the morning. Let's see. This was a cool oracle deck. They kind of talk about that. Let's see. So it says with this, it says ragwort is seen as an invasive weed by many, but it is also the valuable sole food source for the striking cinnabar moth. You may have been feeling lately that what you have to offer does not fulfill what others want from you. Interesting. So for those of you that may be looking at this in the morning, or it may resonate with y'all that are looking at this in the evening, feeling lately that what you have to offer does not fulfill what others want from you. So people not appreciating what you have to offer. But you have your own unique skill set to provide, which others cannot. So it's almost like looking at the value of the skills that you do bring that other people are not contributing or that they cannot um, assist the group with. So self-validation is crucial. That's another thing that will keep us uh, stressed, right? Wanting the validation. But you have to know what you bring to the table. You have to know how you are contributing to a group, even if it's not acknowledged. Okay. And so until you can understand that, us expecting stuff from outside sources can be the downfall of ourselves. Okay, because there's different reasons why people don't want to validate. Sometimes they may not be aware of it, but sometimes people, depending on emotionally where they're at, if they're in a negative mood and they want someone else to feel negative, they will just randomly pull you down with them. So you have to know things for yourself. You may simply be growing in the wrong place, right? If you're at a place where you're not appreciated, maybe this is not your group, right? Maybe you need to find places where you are appreciated. Or it may be that the person who will value you above others has not appeared yet. Yeah. Stay true to yourself and you will be feeling appreciated soon. Right? So a lot of times we take it personal. We start trying to blame ourselves, but we also need to open up our minds when we are not feeling appreciated. We need to ask ourselves, maybe the people, places, and things where I'm at is not a fit for me. I need to find my own kind. I need to find a place where I am appreciated. And sometimes people will not appreciate you knowing that you'll try harder so they can manipulate. Okay? So I want us to think about these things for this week. Okay, mind over matter. Yes. So I normally end and make the statement. Are you controlling your mind or is your mind controlling you? Okay, until next time.